herself. I'm on my way. Paco's with me, but we could use another hand. You in? I need your help right now. I'm on my way. I knew you'd come. I'll send you the address. See you soon. We'll go ahead and help Coyote. Coyote's Crusade. The cluster of dilapidated buildings where Coyote told you to meet her appears to be the remnants of a public housing project. The building looks like a cesspool filled with human debris. You find her standing with Paco on a street corner, eyeing the roofs, the doorways, the windows, and everything else. Despite his attempt to engage her, Coyote barely says a word as the three of you weave your way through the tenements. She walks purposefully, her new cyber hand flexed and opened and closed with each step. It's unclear whether the action is voluntary or not. You circle around the back of a building. Coyote jumps up, grabs the bottom rung of a fire escape ladder, and pulls it down. Without a signal, she starts her climb towards the roof. Paco looks at you worried and starts up the ladder. That's right. We got her back, Paco. We got this. Still got that energy, though. Coyote. Thanks for meeting us, Cyber Ninja. I owe you one. No sweat. I figured you could use the backup. Yeah, you never know what sort of firepower to expect in one of these BTL squats. She brightens. Oh, hey, listen, I got news for you. You know Sam's sister, Jessica? One of my contacts found her for me while you were on your way here. I called her and asked her to meet you at the Union later today. Hope that helps. Good job, thanks. She looks at you, her scarred face soft. Least I can do. Alright, let's get this done. My cousin Gino should be in one of the squats past the door up ahead. I hear there's a whole lab set up in there. From my experience, there's usually a lookout watching for cops outside and a guard at the door inside. Like I said, don't know how much firepower to expect, but these guys are nasty, so stay on guard. I just want to get in, grab Gino, and get out. Right behind you, babe. Let's do this. BTL Clocker. The orc looks twitchy, eyes rolling in his head. He scans the three of you, looks past to see if there are others, licks his lips, and nods throughout, as if going through some internal checklist. Hoi, hoi, how you doing? Good day for a trip, ain't it? She leans in, whispers in your ear. This guy's a clocker. Trades work time for chips. Part salesman, part lookout. Probably has a signal device for the guys inside. Want to go on a ride? You sell BTLs, right? He grins a lopsided grin. Oh yeah, chummer. Oh yeah, better than life. Definitely better. Dream chips, mind benders, sim sense without peak limits, high octane intensity. What kind of rides can I go on? We've got it all of it. We got it all, yeah. What you want to do? You want to do some crime? You want to be bad? We can hook you up. Don't roll that way. Want to be a hero? Be a hero. We got Fairy Tale, direct chummers love. You name it. And you can slag and frag to your heart's content. That's the real thing, right? Slagging and fragging. Don't mind what the trip is as long as there's slagging involved, right? Coyote's eyes are hard. Her pupils tight like pinpricks of hate. You do snuff too, don't you? The cooker looks around, more nervous now. Maybe, yeah, maybe, for the right price. You can feel it. What's it like to die? What's it like to kill? How does this place operate? How do I get in? That's the best part. The best part. It's a lab. They test this, the new stuff here. The hottest dreck. You can place a special order and they'll make it happen. You buy a pass card from the guy at the door. It'll get you in and out anytime you want. Then you buy a beetle and slot right there. Our guys guard you while you're chipping. Safest way, chummer. Safest way. Just let me in. I'll see you around after this. Probably see you lots. Concerned woman. The woman is probably in her 30s, but hard times have aged her. She looks at you with concern. Don't do it, friends. Don't slot that direct they're selling. BTLs are killers. They're most of all. There's most of all. You sound like you know from experience. She pulls her hair back to show you. No implant. Then her mouth tightens as her eyes wall up in tears. I do, I know. Lost my husband, lost my son, my daughter. They use her to record. Tears stream down her face. We're looking for a kid named Gino. Know him? Who doesn't? He's here all the time. Gino's a clocker. Trades his time for chips. Like their little errand boy. I saw him going there this morning. Hasn't come out, so I imagine he's riding a dream chip. Do you have a pass card to get in there? No, but Jamal has. My son's card. Took it off him when his brain fried. Jamal's down the hall. Don't know if he'll give it up, but that's between you and him. What kind of guards do they have in this place? She looks around, frightened, whispers. They're serious. This place is backed by the Yakuza. Japanese mafia? Oh man. How many and what kind of firepower? There's a guy on the door, Charlie. He sells the passes to get in. He's not tough. Blind in one eye. There's another 5 or so wandering around. 2 of them are bad news, covered in magic symbols. Mean. She's amped. Ready. 5 or 6. That's not so bad. We have surprise on our side. Any chipheads inside the lab? Yep. All day, all night, and they can be dangerous too. Chipheads? Dangerous? Once somebody's chipped, they can send them any program they want, making them do whatever. Turn them into horrors, killers, anything. Gotta go. Alright. Let's peek our head into this corner first. That's that Jamal guy. We might be able to get the pass from him. Doesn't look like there's anything in there. Jamal has the look of a long-time chiphead. Emaciated? Don't know. Hollowed eye, but hungry and desperate. What you looking at, Spike ear? I hear you have a pass card. You hear right. I got a few. I sell them at a discount. Charlie charges 50 Neuron for them, but I can get you there for 100. I was thinking 75. And I was thinking slot off. If he sells them for 50, why would I buy his for 100? Let me talk to Charlie for a second here. Sucker punch in his blind eye. I got you. He only has one, though. Son of a bitch. Charlie's an orc with an expression of boredom and one milky eye. He drones through his standard patter. Need a pass? 50 Neuron each. It's 150 for the lot of you. That'll let you come in and go as you please. You can chip in there, and we'll keep you safe while you ride. BTL chips are separate costs. Last about 3 hours. Prices vary, but those inside. Buy those inside. I think we should pay, because I don't want to start the fight now until we know where Gino is and can secure him. Fine, here you go. Pay him the 150. Keep on moving across the bridge. Thought I had an option there, and then I looked away and looked back, and it was like gone. It's gonna suck once I start a fight over here and I have to fight my way out, but yeah, look at all these guys. The entire floor of this tenement has been given over to a chaos of technology and squalor. Across the room, a chromed-out decker argues loudly with an armed thug, abruptly falling silent as they turn towards you. BTL security. The shotgun-wielding thug squeaks in panic. It's the crew that took out CVJ's place. I told you it was only a matter of time. The man with the cyber deck calmly speaks with a heavily digitized voice. He's a Yakuza decker. You messed with the wrong BTL lab. Ahoy. This is a Yakuza operation. With the push of a button, I can make these tweakers into my own personal killer puppets. You're fragged. Cyber Ninja, don't attack any of the chip heads. They don't know what they're doing, and you could hurt Gino. No civilian casualties. I got it. I have a concussion grenade. Better than fragging the tweakers if they get caught in the middle. So I should kill that guy is what we're saying here. Alright. That street sweeper is nice, but if I could take that guy out. Fuck. Paco. What'd I tell you about using that baseball bat? That's just a chip head. That's BTL security. Let's run her ass up here. Fire over on her. Nice. Just want to see what she has going on here. She's good with her shotgun. Pistols too. Alright, so I might be able to take her out. I have a 50% chance of hitting her. Fuck. Should I take the other shot? Let's go for it. Nice. Whew. My main concern here is these chip heads. I don't want to get fucking slagged by them. Now I'm sounding like these guys. I gotta take out this guy though. He's like priority number 1. There's a lot of guys in here. Holy shit. Yeah. Let me move Paco over one, because I'm gonna move into cover, and then I'm just gonna start blasting away at that guy back there. I gotta take him out. That's like no cover whatsoever, but I mean it's better than just standing out here. I could also put her in cover there, but that makes her open to anything over there. So let's get her into like the fake cover. This is gonna be rough, but I also kind of seen that grenade coming. Well, I didn't see it coming. I couldn't predict it, but I figured like we're in a bad position. I would still say my first priority is going to be that Decker back there, but then I'll have the other two focus on the Yakuza Shaman there. Fuck, it's still one turn. Nice. Okay, so we're all kind of dazed now. Let's take out the Shaman next. I gotta be careful with Coyote here. She's gonna take 10 damage per turn. How much health does she have? I don't think it's gonna show me there, unfortunately. She's at half health right now, but I don't think she has any healing items, does she? She does. I should definitely use one then. I didn't mean to hit that guy, but I was trying to get the guy in the back there. This guy has terrible aim, oh my god. Okay, so my next priority is this guy beside me. No. Why am I... Oh yeah, shit, because he just hit me with that. I'm like, why am I down AP? I shouldn't be down AP. Go ahead and reload, and then blast this guy, and that should take care of him. Yeah. Just out of ammo, of course. But let's go ahead and reload. Got a pretty good shot here. What's this other one? No. Let's just go for the shot. I don't know how long that lasts, but... She hasn't got hit yet, so it's good. That guy pushing us is actually good for me. Blast him. I think it's just these chip heads now. So if I can get to that computer. Who is that guy back there? It's probably Gino. There we go. Better than life database management system. Forcibly end the puppet BTLs. If I had decking, I could gently wind it down, but... Gino? Gino? It was Gino. We got karma because we did not let any chipheads die. I put myself at risk there, but it paid off. Doesn't seem to be anything in there. Let's just check around this room for a minute. I don't think there's anything in this room, but... I also don't think there's anything back here, but we'll check back here real quick. Yeah, it's just a storage room. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk to Gino then. You eject the BTL Gino's been riding. He gasps suddenly and his eyes flutter open. He looks confused, worse than the other chipheads you've seen. His lips are white and chapped, his eyes sunk into his head. There's vomit on his shirt and sweat on his forehead. When he speaks, his words are slurred and he's burnt. What the hell? Who slaughtered me out? Who fraggin' slaughtered me out? Coyote is shaken. She looks horrified. Gino, it's me. It's Carla. Gino looks at her with glazed eyes. No recognition. Slot me back in, goddammit. This is bullshit. I don't want to be here anymore. Slot me back in. He looks around the room angrily. His hands reach for his implant. Coyote grabs his wrist. Stops him. Gino, no. Coyote, be careful. Gino wrenches his wrist from Coyote's grasp and he staggers back, reaches under his shirt and pulls out a gun. Coyote watches him, horrified, with tears in her eyes. Gino waves it around, blinking wildly. Back off. Just back the hell off. Take it easy, Gino. We're backing off. He presses his hands to the side of his head, his fingers still on the trigger. Squints. What the hell is wrong with you people? We're trying to help you. This is the way you help me? Look at this place. Look at me. He looks around at the squalor of the room, then glimpses his own reflection in the machinery. Oh God, look at me. There are drugs that can help you, Gino. We can go slow. He looks at Coyote looking at you. We'll go slow. He drops the gun and Paco quickly scoops it up. Coyote grabs him fiercely. He slumps into her arms and she rocks with him for a long time, her head buried in his shoulder. When she looks up, she locks eyes with you. The deepest gratitude reflects on her face. Whew! We should have been a fucking negotiator. Look at us go. We're done here. I'm done. I don't need to step foot in one of these places ever again. That was good. That was definitely good. Looking for trouble. Shannon's plan is the best lead you've got to find. Let me try that again. Shannon's plan is the best lead you've got to find out more about the Ripper. You've got to find out more about the Ripper. Sorry, I feel like there should have been a comma there or something. But getting back into the warehouse is going to require some support in case the dreck hits the fan. The Seamstresses Union will have exactly what you need, a fixer. Finding his necessary middlemen and deal brokers key to most plans involving Shadowrunners. A good fixer is worth the urine. It's their job to have the contacts and know who's good at what. They'll put together the team you need. Magical support, skilled street samurai for muscle, or a Nova Hot Decker for matrix work. Running the Shadows is a life and death gamble. It pays to hire the best Shadowrunners you can. Anyways, like I was saying before, now that we're at this stage of the game, we basically have our run at we have our go at a run here, and we can see how it all works. Cherry Bomb flags you down as you walk through the door. Hey, Cyber Ninja, there's a woman looking for you. Jessica something. She's waiting for you by the stage. Bella Vu type. Wouldn't order anything. Won't touch anything. I think she's afraid of disease or something. Thanks, Cherry. No charge, chummer. I'm gonna have a look around now. Have fun. Who is this guy? Full of life with a quick smile, this man tilts his head and watches your approach. Hey guy, what's shaking? A little of this, a little of that. I hear that, Ome. I might have something for you if you got the neuron. Time is money, I'm listening. You ever heard of the Nephilim Network? Of course you have. And in the know guy like you has to have heard of the premier merc team out there. Of course I have. Then you know you can hire us to run with you when you need expert help. Not just any tube calling himself a runner. We cost more, but we're worth it. I'll think about it. Let's talk to Van Grass real quick here. I'm very busy. I'm very busy. You show me something worth my time or you walk away. Data from the NTSB. Renraku would pay to keep it quiet and Eris would pay to know what it is. I've got 800 Neuron for something like that. Deal. I can't really exploit him anymore anyway, so I don't have that etiquette. Okay, so what's my objective here? I think it's just, yeah, just talk to her. And talk to the fixer. Okay, I have 5, but I don't think I need to spend it on anything yet. I need Swift. I need 6 to get quickness 6, and then range combat, and then obviously my rifle up more. Even though I do have those other guns, I'm not sure if I want to put the points into them yet or not. I think realistically what I should have did was just sat on all my points until I knew, because I couldn't remember what gun they threw at you first, or if you had a choice, because realistically I could take SMG off because I'm not going to be using SMG if I have my rifle, shotgun, and pistol, right? So, and I'm not going to be using melee weapons, so even though I am a street samurai. But I think I'm probably just going to be stacking quickness, range combat, and rifles. Just because with the way this system works, it's hard for me to go, oh yeah, I'll just, you know, dive into charisma to get more etiquettes, or, you know, put some points into pistol in case I ever want to use pistols, so. I think. Let's talk to Jessica Watts here. At a glance, you can tell that Sam's sister Jessica is from a different world, the opposite of Sam, in almost every way. Her suit is tailored, her eyes are sharp, and her style exudes authority. Miss Watts. Jessica Watts. She eyes you up and down warily. She does a good job of hiding it, but it is clear that she is well outside of her comfort zone. Yes, and you are? Cyber Ninja, I'm looking into your brother Sam's death. I was told as much on the phone. A woman who called herself Coyote contacted me with this information this morning. About my brother being dead, and that I should come to this place and speak to someone about an investigation. Sam didn't die of natural causes. He was murdered. She briefly casts her eyes skyward, then gives a small shake of her head. I wish I could say it's a shock, but given the circles he ran in, Sam hadn't ran in the shadows in years. If you say so, but even so, look at this place. These people and you. She then furrows her brow, regarding you more critically. You're not with this police, are you? I'm getting that a lot lately, but no. By the look on her face, she is clearly struggling with this. I'll be honest, I would just as soon pull this all behind me, and the fastest way to do this is through the proper channels. Surely this is an official police investigation going on. Why not let the professionals handle this? I think they can use all the help they can get. But you must have better things to do than waste your time searching for whoever killed my low-life brother. First, Sam was my friend, and second, I'm being paid for my trouble. She seems genuinely surprised. Someone's paying you? I find it hard to believe that anyone who really knew Sam was put up that money. Who is it? I'm afraid that's on a need-to-know basis. This is ridiculous. He was my brother, and you seem really shaken by his death. Fine, I'll pay you 100 just to tell me. Done, Sam Watts. I don't understand. It's called a dead man's switch. It triggered when he died. Am I to believe that my drunken sot of a brother hired you to find the person who killed him after he died? Her boredom mask drops momentarily, and in a sigh she relieves a brief glimpse of real emotion. I left Seattle to get away from Sam and his bullshit. Now I'm back, he's dead, and I still have to deal with him. Jessica composes herself, and in a breath, the mask is back in place. Listen to me, Cyber Ninja. You seem like a decent person, but I'm trying to move on with my life. Our mother killed herself last year, and Sam was Sam, you know? I've worked so hard to put my family issues behind me. I don't want to see this drag on. I would love nothing more than give you closure and quickly. I appreciate that, but I think I'd prefer just to let it be. No one else needs to get hurt. Your brother had my back when I needed him. I can't walk away from this. Are we talking about the same man? My brother was worthless, Cyber Ninja. Worthless. He used people. She sighs. She's done. Never mind. I can see that you're not going to let this go, and I respect that you're honoring my brother's memory in your own way, but I hope you can understand how emotional this is for me. Jessica's demeanor instantly changes, from reluctant to helpful in the span of a single meditative breath. Maybe you can do things in a way that the police can't. Maybe I can help. What do you need from me? Well, when was the last time you saw or spoke to Sam? It's been ages. I can't even remember. Nothing? Not even a phone call? A letter? No, to be honest, I seldom thought of him before I got the call this morning. It's interesting. Where were you on the night of Sam's murder? I will overlook the implied accusation and tell you that I was at a fundraiser all evening, a very crowded fundraiser. Did Sam have any enemies? Sam's biggest enemy was Sam. I don't know of any others. You would likely know better than me these days. Were you and your brother close? I think I've made my feelings about Sam pretty clear. Don't you? Sounds like you hated him. I suppose I came to hate him, yes. It's largely why I left. Show the picture of her and Sam as children. Jessica takes the photo of you guardedly, as if it might sting her, but the guard drops the moment she looks at it. Where did you find this? Sam's bunk. I can't believe you kept this. Maybe not such a bad guy after all. I don't know anymore. What happened between the two of you? Things were different back then. We were different. We were a family. Then, after our father died, things began to change, and we couldn't get back to our new normal. With our dad around, there was always a reassuring order to our lives, but after, everything got mixed up. You can never really appreciate the importance of a person in your life until they're gone. The remorse plays wet across her eyes, and it seems that she's not just talking about her father. Jessica then steels herself to the rest. Sam tried to be the man of the house. He truly did, but he couldn't handle it, and pretty soon he spent every dime of our father's life insurance. Every dime after that was gone. With Mom working 2-3 jobs, he spent all the money too. I couldn't stand the way he abused her trust, so finally I just had to leave. She holds the photo forward, one part of her ready to relinquish it along with the past, and another looking to hold on to both. May I keep this? Please do. Thank you. Tell me about your mother and her death. She was devout Catholic. I don't think it's an exaggeration to say that she sacrificed her life for Sam and me. But she turned a blind eye to what Sam was becoming, refused to acknowledge his downward slide. I couldn't watch her do it anymore, so I moved out. After I left, we drifted farther and further apart. I wasn't here when she died. In fact, I don't even know about it until I returned to Seattle 5 months ago. Where were you living before you moved back here? Calfrey. What brought you down there? It was less of what brought me there than what made me leave here. I felt lost in Seattle, so I moved to California to see if I could find myself. And did you? Actually, yes. While I was there, I developed a whole new outlook on life, a vision for what the world could become. And I came back here to help make it happen. I've taken up enough of your time. Thank you, Miss Watts. Just as well. I need to get back to the office. But before I go, you should know that I'm retiring my mother's body tomorrow. I'm arranging to have Sam buried with her. The funeral is tomorrow at Our Lady at the Blessed Sacrament, 7 o'clock. You're more than welcome to attend. Thanks. Goodbye, Cyber Ninja. I hope you find what you're looking for. Stay safe. Get the last of that energy drink into me there. All right. So I gotta get back here to talk to Mr. Delilah to find some runners. I think I want to go downstairs first, though. Coyote. When Coyote sees you, her eyes glisten with gratitude. There he is, the elf of the hour. How's Gino doing? Hard to say. He's pretty burnt. Malnourished and dehydrated, too. Paco's taking care of him. He's got friends who know about that kind of thing. She smiles. He's a good man, that Paco. The world looks pretty different to me, now that I've got Gino back. What happens now? Now I'm going to finish my shift and get some sleep. I think I'm due for some. After that, probably buy some ammo. I'm running low. See you around, and don't forget about me if you need some backup of your own. Intriguing. Glad to see you well, Cyber Ninja. And you, Mr. Clue, holding down the fort? As always, though people are more on edge than usual. Word got around about the latest Ripper killing, and people aren't feeling safe. And when people feel unsafe, they either go to the ground or they huddle up. You notice how empty these streets are these days? That's because everyone's either locked in their squalls, holed up in the places like these, or seeking refuge in the nearest universal brothel chapter house. Safety in numbers, chumber. Now that we need numbers here. Not that we need numbers here. I got it covered. I bet you do. See you later, Miss Clue. Later. Let's head downstairs. I want to head over here. Talk to Eric and TB. See if I can't get rid of some stuff and see if they have anything else. No, they don't. I didn't think they do. I don't think they get anything else, but I'm not entirely sure. It don't look like it, which is fine. I do need the neuron I have to hire runners, but I could also use it for augmentations too. I should obviously do the what's the word I'm looking for here? The responsible thing and use it for the runners first. However, I'm going to end the video here because we're out of time. So when we come back, we'll talk to Mr. Delilah, see if we can't get some runners ready, and do our run. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and say comment down below. Subscribe, shares will help me out. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.